I'm Salad, and I saw Marvel Zombies Episode 4. It is written and directed by Brian Andrews. If you haven't seen this episode, I will spoil it for you. Time and temperature check. It is 6 p.m. It is 59 degrees, 50% humidity. On with the review. Thanos, he's dead. And guess who has the stones? Hulk has all of this Infinity Stone powers, and it's pretty fun just seeing him use all the powers. We got a bunch of these armies. The Scarlet Witch is like, we're gonna get you, and just starts shooting all these guys at him, just, and there's a point where he's like getting really overwhelmed. He's like, ah, and then guess who comes in? We got this crew. Guess who's here? The people, our friends, they're here. The people that we saw the entire time, yeah, they're having a good old time. They're having a big old fighting time. But guess what? Everybody freaking dies except for Kamala, and Scarlet Witch is like, hey, do you want to be on my side? And there seems to be a bit of a struggle because all of her friends died. And she's like, yeah, I'll help you out. And then, guess what? Life is normal. All of her friends are here. They're having a good old time. And then there's some, like, at the very, very end, it's like some flashbacks to, like, there's still zombie world. And part of me, when I saw the lady go back to the normal place, I was like, this isn't Scarlet Witch's power. She doesn't have the time. She doesn't have the ability to travel through time and fix whatever needs to be fixed. Her ability is to change the perception. I don't know if Kamala is very familiar with her freaking powers, Scarlet Witch's powers, but Scarlet Witch's power is she just makes whatever you see, whatever you want to see, not like actually changing reality in front of you. So she gets like little glimpses of like, hey, oh, there's a little bit of zombies everywhere, and you got like this person who's like, hey, don't wake up, and I'm like, you didn't see this coming. I saw it coming. This also seems like a setup for more episodes in the future, and personally, I'm not a huge fan. It's very much like What If. What If, it's pretty decent for maybe like a couple episodes, and then some of the other What If scenarios, I'm just like, it's whatever. Whatever. What if the series didn't exist? What if? I like the fighting in this one. This is a huge action-oriented episode. Of course, we got the people who are making sure that nobody escapes Earth. They shoot down the ship, and then they all pretty much survive the ship crash. Blade, he dies, which is sad. A lot of these people die, and then it's just left to Kamala to just save Earth. And I'm like, you guys, you just gonna lose to Scarlet Witch? What am I supposed to do? Just like be like, oh, wow, they didn't beat the bad guy. And I just feel kind of cliffhanged. This definitely feels like it's a setup for more episodes in the future. This does not feel resolved whatsoever. They just have the 4 episodes here, and I'm just like, it's whatever. The first couple episodes are just like whatever, but as they get more and more into the season and get into the plot of it all, it's like, alright and cool. There is a big vastness to it. Of course, it's Marvel, but personally, I feel like they should have incorporated more of these elements better. It just feels like all of these elements are just placed in there just for the sake of placing them there because it's a cool idea. And I know it's a what if, so it's supposed to be just like cool ideas, but honestly, it feels a bit convoluted at times, but overall, the execution of these convoluted ideas make it so that I'm almost okay with these convoluted ideas. So this series makes me think that Scarlet Witch is the most powerful person that we have so far. I don't know if she's more powerful than Galactus, but she could probably be more powerful than Galactus now that I think about it, because she can just make it so that he doesn't perceive there to be a planet to eat. So he can just go somewhere else and she can protect Earth all she wants, but she is more so focused on preserving the past when she was super happy, and now she's just sad and suffering. She's like, I just want things to go about it the way that they were. I want to be able to have family, because that's what WandaVision was about. Scarlet Witch, she's kind of an interesting character. This episode doesn't really do much depth on her. If this is your first exposure to Scarlet Witch, then oh boy, I recommend reading and watching more things with Scarlet Witch in it, because she's a very dynamic character. WandaVision really helped me really care about Scarlet Witch. She's a big bad villain in this. She's introduced in the first episode as the villain, and then she's kind of in the back burner, but she's not really touched up upon until like the very, very end of this series. The episode 4 is when she comes back up and she's like more of a big issue. Overall, it's a interesting series. If you are interested in What if you think that Marvel zombies of different superhero characters sounds interesting to you, then I think you will like this. You got the Avengers, the entirety of the Avengers. I think they at some point turn into zombies or are zombies. There's a lot of zombie stuff going on. If you are into zombies, check this out. And Marvel, check this out. If you're not into Marvel or zombies or the What If, or you don't really care about the new Avengers, and you find it unappealing to you, then don't watch it. It's skippable. It's just kind of like a alt reality sort of thing. So I'd have to give this one. The series was alright, but this specific episode, I would have to give, it's an alright resolution. No, it doesn't really resolve anything, actually. It's an alright end to the series, but it's not an end, actually. It's totally set up. So I'm gonna have to give it, it's like a 6.6 out of 10. If you like this review, watch another on the platform, really like it. If I haven't reviewed on the channel, there's a chance I haven't seen it at all. That's why you gotta get them Patreon requests on patreon.com/ASEPresents. $20 dinos for one review per 1 month. Support the daily grindness by going to this link tree. Helps with the daily grind of all them reviews. So you can go here, and until next time, I'm Mint Salad Saw. I'll see you later, my salad croutons and bacon bits.